Hello and welcome back to another convention vlog. I am back this weekend at London Winter Comic Con. I was there last year and sharing a table with Georgie. I talk about that more later in the video, so I'm not going to go too deep into that. But if you don't know me, hello, my name is Oku. I'm an illustrator from the UK and I make cute, whimsical, fun stationery products focusing on bringing the joy to the everyday of life. And yeah, I am so excited to go back to London Winter Comic Con. I am saying this like I haven't already been. This is filmed after the video. So I really hope you enjoy. I'm actually really happy with the amount that I filmed this video. I think I did a good job vlogging and I actually was a good vlogger and I remembered to do stuff this time. So I hope you enjoy and let's get into it. I'll be back for a little review on the finances and the event as a whole at the end. Hello, so I'm now at the Olympia and I am ready to start setting up for this event. So we're going to do the usual kind of time lapse into this. I'm in the artist alley and I made a boo-boo, made an mistake. I forgot to buy an extra exhibitor pass, so I'm going to have to buy one in the morning, but that's fine, it's still the same price. And they've said it's fine for me to buy it in the morning, so we will see if there's any hassles with me buying it when it comes with me in the morning. Hopefully not, it will be fine. Fingers crossed anyway. And also it turns out me and Georgie are next to each other, which is actually awesome, very exciting. So it's just like last year at London Winter Comic Con. I'll put in a picture of when me and Georgie were here last year, and we actually table shared last year, so it's actually really funny that we're now next to each other with our full tables. So I thought that was quite interesting. But yeah, let's get into doing setup because I just want to get started and get this done. Good morning. It is day 1 of London Winter Comic Con. We are here and ready. It is open. Everything's set up. I have got my ticket to go and meet Alice Osman later on today. I've brought my Heartstopper Volume 1 book and I'm going to go get that signed, which I'm very, very excited about. So that's going to be awesome. But yeah, it is going cool. Everyone's kind of like filtering through the usual like browsing in the morning. Hopefully we'll get some sales soon. No sales yet, but we're not very far in, so it's fine. But yeah, I will keep you updated throughout the day. Okay, hello again. I'm trying to do more regular updates for this vlog. So it is currently 11:30. We have already made table, which is insanely cool. It wasn't a very expensive table, so it makes sense. But I need to add up my travel expenses because I don't think we've made those yet, but we're close to it. So we're almost in profit already, and it's only 11:30 on the first day, so I'm very happy about that. But it is going well, basically. It's busy, it's loud, there's a lot of people. I think people from Yalk are starting to kind of filter down to us. Snacky Mon's been going good, and the stamp rally is going really well. We've already had 3 claims on the prizes, so that's awesome. So yeah, I'll update you in a bit. I've now got a pot of the lamp print as well.
I think we bought that.
Oh my god! Was it in January? Back to London? Yes!
Yes!
Oh my god,
So
amazing. That was from the prize. Yes! Oh, awesome. It's a need, not a want.
I have a stick and like
Cute. You can make it like witchy page.
so there is one left. Is this how it works?
Yes, there is more. I could do a little refill, so you've got more choice. Should we do a refill?
Yeah, maybe. You're looking at fire, right? Yeah. I was looking at fire or water.
Let's refill you.
Gacha is the one that's like.
I love gachas.
As soon as there's like a mystery element involved, I'm like.
It's so fun.
I love this little machine as well. You get like a.
Thank you. It's a bit different.
Yeah, I love it. Okay.
I thought it was perfect because then you can choose between your fire, water, or grass.
Okay, she's doing it? Yeah.
Yeah?
Do you want me to take that? Yeah.
Right, lovely. So are we doing this separate or together?
So I'll do this one for me. Do you want any separate? No, I was thinking of getting another.
Lovely. So that will be £4. Is that cash or card for you?
Card, please.
Perfect. That is £4 when you're ready on now. Just pop it in a bag to keep it all nice for you. And I see that you've both got stamp rally leaflets.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That one's for you. Let's do the stamp. Oh, it's right at the back.
You want to go? Well, we can do one. Yeah, that's true. It's up to you.
There you go.
That's true. We can both do fire.
Oh, big decisions. Both do fire?
Yeah.
Lovely. Is this in one payment?
Yes, please.
Awesome. That would be £12 when you're ready, please. Okay, there's your coin. Go for it. Yes. There we go. And you've only got one more left, who's right next door to me. There we go. For the ultimate fun, let's get the coin out so you get to put the coin in as well. Amazing. Thank you so much. Hi. Yeah, absolutely. Just to let you know, these bookmarks are on a 2 for 5 offer if you're interested, but no pressure. All good. Oh, I got School Bunny!
I kind of like it.
Oh, yay! Thank you. Have a lovely day. Lovely. Lovely. So that is 5, 10, 13. That is 13 when you're ready, please. And there's also some free Christmas tags for you there as well. Have a lovely day. Thank you. What are the gacha? Yes, of course. Will that be cash or card for you? Perfect. Amazing. That is 6 when you're ready, please. And did you want to do a grass, fire, or water type? Fire. Amazing. Let me just grab the coin out. There you go. Fire type spin pop. Oh, amazing. Let me do your stamp while you do that gacha. Yeah, just press the button. There you go. There's your leaflet back. And oh my god!
So you can use it at convention.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. You completed it? Oh my god! Yay! There you go, guys. Enjoy. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye. Hello. So I was really cold earlier, so I took my hair down purely to try and be warmer. It has since warmed up. They're blowing less air through the aircon at the minute, so that is good because I was getting really cold. But I just went to meet Alice Osman, and get my book signed, and that was amazing. So cute. She was so lovely. So yeah, that was very, very cool. And I got my book signed, and I went and bought a pin from Lip Pins Co. I'll put a picture here, or I'll show it or something of what I got. And I also got some locking pin back, so I can put them on my lanyard pins to try and protect them from falling off. And I might do it on my denim jacket because I've lost some of my denim jacket before, and it was really sad. Anyway, what is the time? It is 3:30 currently. So we've got. It ends at 6. Shut up! Laughing at me for not being able to go. But it's going well still. Yeah, very happy. I think I've improved on last year, but I'm going to double check that before I say that for sure. So yeah. Oh, what's the time? It is currently 4:10, and I have just been and spent a little bit of money. I bought a glasses chain from Rowan Golden Petal. I finally bought one. I've been wanting one for ages, but this one has, let me show you. It's got the little daggers at the top, and it's got like these adorable colored beads that are very, very me colored. And I've wanted a glasses chain for so long because they look so cute and dainty and fun. And it's just another cute accessory, isn't it? So super excited, and I love it, and I'm very, very, very happy. Yeah, it's getting quieter now, and it's also getting dark, and I'm feeling sleepy, but it's fine. We're having fun. I might walk around a tiny bit in a bit, but I'm probably more likely going to walk around tomorrow. But yeah, having a good day. Very, very happy with how it's gone today. No. Mine is so spillable.
That's, yeah, red asbestos. It's really good. I'm not surprised at the calories. There's so much different stuff. That is the worst picture of all time.
Good morning, it is day 2 of London Winter Comic Con and we have been here, what is the time? It is 20 to 11 this morning. It opened at 9. We got here slightly late because of some mishap with trains and just being confused about where we were going because we stayed at my sister Sky's last night and it was really fun because we went out for dinner and it was really, really nice. But yeah, we did get a little bit confused on the way here, so we were a tiny bit late, but like literally by not even 10 minutes. So that was fine. Came in, uncovered the table, and then it's always quite quiet at this con on a Sunday morning. That's quite typical for a Sunday morning because people don't want to get up early. But also at this convention, people tend to go straight for autographs and things like that, so they're not necessarily coming straight to Artist Alley. So we had a nice little wander around instead, and we wandered around the top, which is the other convention that's going on at the same time, which is YALC, the Young Adult Literature Convention. And I bought some things, which I'm going to show you in just a second. And I have made a couple sales this morning already, so that's really cool. My dragon tote bag is now sold out completely. It's gone. I'm undecided if I'm going to bring the design back, but we will see. Yeah, exciting stuff, and I'll update you later. Okay, this one's sealed, but I want to show you some opening it. These were discounted enamel pins, and they're literally beautiful. So you've got Howl's Moving Castle. They were only £2 each, so of course I got a few. I got Potion Butter and this beautiful, I'm going to call it a magic one because I think it could be a magic one, but it's probably just a leaf. And Calcifier, which is so pretty. And so that's really cool. We got those, and so that was only £6, which is awesome. I don't really remember the cost for the other stuff that I got, but that's irrelevant. Then I also got some sticker sheets from Alice Illustrates. This one is Okram's one, the Greek pots. I got the Potion Dragon, which is just beautiful, and the Convention Goblins, because I literally couldn't, since we call Okram my work a goblin, I just couldn't not get the Convention Goblins. I love it so much. Some stickers from Lemon Pip. Feel free to pick anything up if you want a closer look, by the way. And this was a cute freebie sticker that she put in as well. And then the last thing is we bought from X World. And oh my god, wait, that's so cute. I think this is the thank you card. That is literally adorable. We got this sticker. We also got the capybara, the happy cat, and the mushroom. How happy does her look? And that's the business card. And we also got this pen. Just super cute with the sad cat on. I love it so much. Yeah, Eggs World is so cute. Hello, so it is now, oh, what is the time? It is 10 to 5, so the con ends at 6, although you'll see behind me, and you'll have seen in the clips that I've just put in, many people have already packed up. And I think if you've watched my videos before, you'll know my feelings on this. But yeah, so it is definitely quiet. It has been a quiet day. I haven't updated or vlogged much because there hasn't honestly been a lot going on. But I've still made decent sales. It's just been very slow. Like, they've come in drips and drabs. They've come in quite slowly throughout the day, but that is fine. I've still sold a good amount of things and I've had a good time. I'm just very tired as well. But I will be packing up soon, not until it ends though. I'll start tidying up behind the booth soon just to have things like organized, ready to pack up. But there are still people from the upstairs convention from Yauk coming down and looking around for the first time. We're still making a couple of sales, so that's really good. But yeah, I am definitely tired and I am so ready to go home and get into bed.
어디서부터 참을 수 있을까? 벌어진 틈새를 채울 순 있을까? I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. 우린 이미 먼 길을.
Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the content of the actual convention. Now it's time to get into my thoughts for this event, and honestly, I have mixed feelings. I have mixed feelings on this one. So, for context, I tabled at LCCW, London Comic Con Winter, London Winter Comic Con, I never know which way round it is, last year, and I shared a table with Georgie Suttonart, as I mentioned in the video, and so this time I had a full table. So I could do my usual setup. It was 6 foot, I did all my usual stuff. I could bring all of my products this time but also this time I was so surprised because I looked at my setup from last year, which I showed earlier, but here it is again. So I looked at my setup from last year and I'm just surprised. I'm genuinely surprised, like year on year, looking at it. I've got so many more things and like my table looks so much nicer. I don't know, just I haven't even changed that much about my setup, but I'm just very happy with my progress over the year. I think looking back on the photos, like exactly year on year of an event really makes you stop and realize actually I've done a lot this year and I need to remember that, which I don't a lot, to be honest. But when we arrived, I was a little bit nervous because we were in a corner and I don't like that. We seem to be a little bit out of the flow of your usual kind of traffic. So there was tables all the way along the middle, and then there was us in the corner. And you will have seen that huge dome in the middle. I'm still not sure what that was. I didn't go and find out. I really should have. I might try and look into what it was. If I find out, I'll put it on the screen. But I don't know what that big dome was. And it was huge. And I think that's why the layout was so weird, because they were just trying to work around this big dome in the middle of the hall. And they also had these cars there, like a Batmobile, which honestly, it kind of felt like it was just there to take up space because it felt very randomly placed, just plonked in the middle there. I don't know, it seemed odd. And the tables felt a lot more sparse and spaced out than last year. Like, they could have had more tables, but maybe they didn't get booked up. I'm not really sure. I know that often showmasters, who are the organizers of this event, have trouble selling their exhibitor tables. Sometimes the exhibitor tables don't all sell because they're more expensive than the artist tables. And so artists looking to book, if the artist tables have run out, they tend to not really book in unless they know that they've done it before and they can make the money back on the exhibitor tables. I don't know how much the exhibitor tables are, but I've always managed to book early enough to get an artist table and been lucky enough to do that for the 2 years that I've done it now. I don't really know what the difference was, but the layout did feel weird compared to last year. I didn't like the layout that much, honestly. But I'm just really, really happy because people were still coming around to our little weird corner of the area and they were looking around it. But the artist alley was actually split up into 2 sections. So there was ours in the corner. We were all in the corner. There was like four or five rows, I think, in the corner. And then it was quite small though, like only about 5 tables long, I'd say. And then there was about 5 rows. So it was a decent section of the hall. But we were kind of hidden away behind other things. And then there was some more rows on the bigger sections in the middle where there was more artist tables. And I thought they were all exhibitor tables. And I went and spoke to one of my friends and X Worlds, and I was talking to her, and she was like, no, I've booked an artist table. And I was like, oh, I thought these were exhibitor ones. So I was very confused about the layout. I don't think that would really show to attendees though, because they don't know the difference between an exhibitor table and an artist table. It doesn't make any difference to them. But from us looking at it from a vendor point of view, the layout was a little bit weird. Anyway, I've rambled about the layout for a long time here. Let's continue. It was freezing in that hall. I think we were very much underneath an aircon, but it was blasting so much for it to be November, and it was so cold in the halls. There was attendees walking around having to cover up all their cool cosplays with their big coats because it was so cold, which wasn't a great situation. And I just was so cold. It was all I was thinking about for a lot of the day. Honestly, we were just we went and bought a coffee just to get our hands warm, honestly, at one point. And especially when on Sunday it was slower sales. And to be fair, Saturday was kind of slow as well compared to last year, I feel. And so with it being a bit slower sales, we were just sat there thinking, oh my God, we're freezing. Why are we here? But in general, it seemed to be okay. By the end of the day, the sales were like a good number, and I was happy with them. And I'll talk about more about the finances at the. It just felt slow, and I don't know if that's because there was periods of nothing in our section, especially on the Sunday. There was quite long periods of nothing. There was a couple like flurries of customers, I'd say. I'm not really sure. It just felt bad at times because of it being slow and it being cold, essentially. But then again, saying that, like sales, once I added it all up at the end, sales were good, and I've made enough and seen an improvement year on year. So I would be happy to book again next year, even though I've just said that I didn't really enjoy sitting there at the table very much. When I was talking to customers, I was having a good time, and I've made enough to mean that it is worthwhile for me to go back. So I'm going to try and book again next year. Although I'm still torn about whether I should be buying a table for London Winter Comic Con or a table for upstairs where young adult literature convention was going on, YOUK was going on, same as last year. So this is why I only book into London Winter Comic Con, because having the YOUK crowd there who are book lovers makes my bookmark sales a lot better, and it is the only Showmasters event that I actually seem to make enough money to want to go back. So I love doing this event. Last year it was the same, this year it was the same. It was really nice to talk to all of them, and I had a good time going and looking around YOUK upstairs, and I got to meet Alice Oseman and the writer of Heartstopper, and I got her to sign my book, and that was amazing, and I had a lovely time wandering around up there as well, so I really enjoy that as a vendor, almost being an attendee for a little while. But it is a really hard choice between an LCCW table and a YOUK table, because the YOUK tables are more expensive, and the Artist Alley for LCCW always releases before the YOUK tables do. And so it's a really hard decision. Do I wait and potentially miss out on going to the event altogether because I didn't book the table in the Artist Alley? Or do I wait and I book the YOUK table, but then I think that's a curated table, and so I might not even get accepted. I can apply, but I might not get accepted. So I'm not sure. I've got to think on that. It did seem to be busier up there throughout the whole weekend than it was downstairs. So I don't really know. I've got to think about this for what I want to do for next year, but I'm really struggling with this decision. I'm not sure what to do on this one. We'll have to see. I'm tempted to take the risk for next year, but I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to the finances. So for this event, the table cost me £100, 28p. The random 28p is because it's through Eventbrite, so there was fees for booking through the app, so that's why it's a very weird number. Travel for all the trains and the tubes for the weekend for me and my helper Okwam it cost me £87.79p for a total cost of £188.07p. And then on the Saturday, I took £485 in sales. And on the Sunday, I took £270 in sales for a total of £755 for the whole weekend. So when you take that away from the cost, it brings me to a total profit of £566.93p, which I am really, really happy with that over the whole weekend. I know I said it felt slow, but then when I looked at the numbers at the end, I was like, oh, we're good. It was fine. It was a good weekend. Good money wise, and I stayed with my sister on the Saturday night as well, and we went out for dinner, and that was really nice. You would have seen that. I also didn't include the food cost in my expenses. I tend not to, especially if I go out for dinner more. I include it in my official finance spreadsheet for myself, but for something like this, I think it gives a better look at the event if I don't include my higher food costs when I go out for dinner and things like that. So same as I said last year, this event is pretty easy for me to get to because it is at the Olympia and I'm based near London, so it doesn't take me long to get there. And I definitely made enough to be back next year, but whether I will go to Yauk or LCCW, what I will decide on that is currently unknown. We will have to see. But I hope you've enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.